Hi friends, it's Laura. Welcome back. I'm going to kind of get you centered a little better. Oh, I guess it's my bead mat that's kind of off kilter. Kind of made a mess today. I made a hour plus long video earlier. Okay, my bead mat is in need of a cleaning or just a new bead mat. All right, today we are going to work on some projects with Beebeecraft. Yes, I am going to do something a little different. First, I want to thank Beebeecraft for having me back. I forgot to put in my video that if you have a channel and you do crafting and you have at least 100 subscribers, you can ask to join their affiliate program. And you can also do what I'm doing. The link is down below. You can click on that and you can go and look it up. It'll take you right to their page. Also, if you would like to check out Beebeecraft, all the links are down below. There's a 10% off coupon code. All the links to every product that I have used with Beebeecraft is down below. I will also link my unboxing from the original video will also be linked down below or in the pinned comment, probably in the pinned comment after the video is up. And there's all kinds of other little goodies down below. You got to click. They always have sales going on. Amazing sales. And if you purchase $25 or more in US dollars, you will get free shipping. Amazing, because, you know, shipping from international can get a little pricey, which is understandable. Sometimes shipping in the US is unbelievably expensive. So, that's a really good deal. So what we're going to talk about today are these absolutely beautiful natural freshwater shell beads. This is the old rose colored. I have a couple strands. The rest of it's sitting right here next to me. I may throw in some of my own items from my own stash. I may get some more items from my most recent collaboration with them and throw in with these. I got 10 strands of these from Beebeecraft, and I gotta tell you, you gotta check out the website. It is so easy to use, guys. Whether you're doing beading, whether you're doing other kinds of crafts, they have it all. Go check them out. And I also got the wire from them. This wire is a pretty good match. I'm going to use it. We're going to make a bunch of projects, so stick with me. We're going to have some fun here. I think we're going to start out with just a simple bracelet, but because of the shape of the beads, we do need to put some goodies in it. So I think what we're going to do is maybe, how about, believe it or not, I got 20 strands of these 4mm little pearls. They're not real pearls, guys. I think we all know that. And we're going to get them out because we are going to, do I have an empty little dish? I do. I think I'm going to take these right on off. There are so many on one strand. And I did not tell you guys, but these strands were folded over. So when you seen my unboxing, what you were seeing was them doubled over. Essentially 40 strands worth. But that's how long these are. So I'm gonna get them off here because I don't want to make a mess with them, and I'm making a mess. Can we just be easy? No, we're not gonna be easy. We're gonna be messy. I really like this color. This is what they call antique white. It's kind of a pale pink blush. And it goes with so many of the things that I got. Plus, you know, I want to make all kinds of different projects with these. That's why I got so many. I just want to get a bunch of them off and into my dish so that I can just work in the dish. There. Now I'll put the rest of these back in the baggie I put them in. Get them off my table for right now. So, we're going to make some bracelets. We're going to make a necklace. We're going to do all kinds of goodies. We're going to start with this product right here. These came in 10 strands. These are adorable. I love them. They're beautiful. They're shiny. They feel very nice in my hand. We're going to start by clipping them open. They are on a string. So I want to break that knot right there. There we go. And we're just going to take them off the string. A bunch. Maybe we'll just take them all off because we are going to use a lot. I love Beebeecraft, and guys, I have two huge. By the time this video comes out, I'll probably already have had one of them. The coating is kind of stuck on these. I'll wait on them. I don't want to waste time. So if you have coating stuck, because these are, you know, oops, he went flying. Just, you know, pop them apart. And it happens to every bead, not just these. Just pop them apart because it is what it is. And I do this with some of my beading subscriptions that I get. I have to pop them apart. I'm just not going to struggle with them too long. It's not them that I'm struggling with, it's my hands. So, there. Where was I? I lost myself. Trying to get the... Come on. Did I get a clip? No, I did not. I'm sitting here trying to, like heck, to get them off the strand. There we go. Goodness, I can't remember what I was going to say. We're just going to make a bunch. But by the time you see this video, I may have already, well, I probably will have already had one, at least one place I've already done. And we'll be getting ready to set up in a second. So, these are my two biggest of the year. I should do, last year I did quite well at this one that I'm going to, I did quite well, both of them actually. Well, I'm not going to struggle. Like I said, we're just going to make a pile. And between the two, I pulled in almost $400. So I'm hoping that I pull in, I would like to pull in 300. And I had hardly nothing. I had hardly nothing to sell. Does that tell you guys anything? I do have my tea. This year I have over $3,000 in inventory and growing because I've been making a lot of videos and a lot of jewelry. All right, now this is going to have a gold tone. So I want to always start out, I like to put a, so we're going to get some of these off to the side because we're going to use them. And I want a good sturdy, so we're just going to get some out. Oh, where are they? From Amazon. Where did they go? I'm definitely going to need those. Hold on, guys. I gotta pause you. I almost forgot I had these. My crimp tubes, guys. Or crimp beads. Come on. Open up, little guys. Okay. So we have those. We have them in silver and in gold. We are just going to put a spacer bead on the end. And I am just going to bead string. I'm not going to worry about what they look like. I'm just going to grab, I don't know, let's do like 3. And then put a little faux pearl. When I picked out what I wanted, I made sure that I could use beads with multiple beads. I mean, even with the elephant skin Jasper, these little pearl beads went perfectly with them. I'll pop them apart later. When I see them like that, I'll just pop them apart after I'm done filming this part. I just don't want to take the time on film to do it. I love that these have different shapes and sizes. Look at that. And I think when I get to the middle, I'm going to do some kind of little design. So there's 2. 1. 2. Whoops. Come on, little dude. There we go. 3. I'm going to constantly check and see where we are. So he's kind of at the middle. I do kind of want to put well, let's go pearl, gold. Let's pick out something that looks kind of fabulous. I like him. I like him. Oh, I like the shape of him. But I really like that chunkiness. Let's go with him. So he would be kind of our center. And then gold. Let's see where that puts us. How would that fit? We may do another. Let's see what other interesting. Oh, look at him. He's really interesting. Let's use him. And then do another gold. And then a pearl. like that. Let's see where that takes us. So on the back of the wrist, it looks like that. I like that. I really, really like that. That is so cool. And then I'm just going to repeat this process. So we have, like I said, those that are, you know, together because of the coating, the finishing coating, I will pop them apart. 2, 3, pearl, 1, 2, 3. Let me see, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then I did the center. So a pearl, 1, whoops, come on little dude, 2, okay, come on, 3. I am going to wrap it around my wrist. Well, that's going to be good. This is going to be a smaller bracelet. 1, 2, 3. Let's put this gold bead on. And I want to measure this. This is a chunkier bracelet, so I may need to do just a little bit more. Not much. Bigger beads take up more real estate on your arm. So this is only 5.5 inches. Yeah, we need to put just a little bit more on. So what I think I'll do is, let's take that off and let's put a pearl. Oops. And then a gold spacer bead. Believe it or not, that will make a huge difference. And then I'm going to get one of these. These don't take up near as much space as a chunky, what do you call them things? Clamshell. So I'm going to check this out on my wrist. Now I have that is still a lot of space. So maybe, let's measure that again. Where are we at exactly? 5.5. We're going to add all of this and this, and I'm lost. I misplaced them. And this. We're adding an inch. So that's 6.5 inches. I think we'll go with that. That'll be good because we're still going to add a pearl down here. So with these, we are simply going to make a loop. We're going to put this in. Before I get too far, I do want to see how this has that where it's offset. We want to make that flat. So we're going to grab our tool. We're going to take and we're going to squeeze those two ends together like so. Want them as tight as possible. We could also use a, oh, what's the word I want to say? It's still not where I want it to be. Wire Guardian, but my Wire Guardians have a tendency to be kind of sharp. There, that one's the way I want it. So I am not going to use a Wire Guardian. I'm going to flatten it. Needs to go just a hair bit farther. There we go. We're going to go ahead and do that. Now we're going to put this on. We're going to bring our stop bead. It has a tiny little plunger. And we're going to loop through here. Now you could of course leave this off and put it on later, but we're just going to put it on now. We're going to make a tiny loop. We don't need it to be very big. We want this to have freedom to move like it does. See, I left a little loop there. And we are going to use our crimp tool. And we're going to hold that plunger up and down. See how that is up and down there? So the little plunger part that goes down is standing straight up. We hold our wires steady. And our tool has a divot and a little piece that goes down. We want this to rest in the little divot. And we're going to take and squeeze. And that pushes that little plunger down. Check and make sure it's all the way and give it a tug test. That is not going anywhere. We can either see if it'll go through a couple of beads, and it will. That just gives me a safety net. If something was to fail, I have a little bit of extra wire. I'm going to clip off that piece. Let this all come on down. I'm going to take that off. And I'm going to do the same, except for we got to take this off. Put a pearl on so that it matches the other end. Whoops, where'd it go? There we go. Put my gold bead back on. Grab my stop bead. Put on my tightened jump ring. And on this end, I want to make sure that I put this through there, pull my wire, and we're going to pull through as much as possible. And I'm also going to put it through, whoops, missing the gold bead. You don't want to skip a bead, that's for sure. Go through a couple beads. And then we're going to tighten this all down. Just like we had on the other one. We want to make sure this stays in a curled position. And now we're going to bring this all the way down, leaving a loop here. This is all nice and curled. You don't want to have spaces, but you also don't want this to be tight. And make sure we have it all like we want it. I'm going to hold that just like that. And again, we're going to put that in the divot so it's standing upright. Whoops. Squeeze. Just not want to stand straight up and down for me. There we go. Then if you have to, put it in the last one. Whoops. It slipped off. And squeeze again. So there we have it in. And now I can come down here and clip my wire. Make sure you're only clipping your excess wire. And now I can just open this. I have to open it anyways because I have to put my this on. But we're going to measure this. Do we need to open that, or do we have spare room that we can just go ahead and add a tiny jump ring? It is at 6, not even 6.5 inches. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to not disturb that really closed link. Grab my tiny little jump rings. We're going to put a tiny jump ring there. This way we don't have to disturb the integrity of the bracelet. So this is about, it's about a 4.5, maybe, I think it's about a 4.5 millimeter jump ring. I'm going to put it right on, put our lobster on. So this will bring it to be about a 6 3/4 inch bracelet, which is, I dropped it, which is about normal size bracelet. I do offer everybody extender chains. So from here on out, I won't show you actually closing up the bracelets, and I cannot wear this. Like I said, it's about 6 3/4, 6.5 to 6 3/4. I wear a 7 1/4, but isn't that beautiful? So there's our first bracelet, bracelet number 1. Let's make a necklace to go with that, and then we'll just make variations. So the necklace is going to match that bracelet. So I'm going to put gold chain on. I'm going to make the necklace part probably, I'd say around 12 inches of beading wire. I'm going to pause you and get everything set up. Okay, we're back, and I am going to do a basic, kind of the same basic pattern as I did. I'm not gonna fight with that one. As I did with the other one, the bracelet, where I have these here in the center, but I'm going to do a longer stretch of that. So I'm going to use this as my vision. So I'm going to find one that's like really fabulous. I like this one. I like this little guy. I like that one. Oh, this one is interesting. It's just kind of like it'll hang down kind of like a little tooth kind of looking thing. Oh, I like him. He'll hang kind of cool and funky. I like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go with that. Those will be our center. So, and then we're going to be putting gold in between them. I'm debating, do I want gold in between them? Just gold? I think I do. So I want gold on the outside edge. Well, let's start with the pearl. Oops, my fingers just don't cooperate anymore, guys. I'm sorry. So we have our little faux pearl. We're going to want a gold spacer. I'm going to want to put him. Do I want him facing like that, or do I want him facing? I think I want him facing out like this. Like that is so interesting. And then, whoops, gold spacer. Whoops, I flung it. When you have so many to choose from and you can create and get real creative, it's just amazing. And then I'm going to put, I think, this big one. Gold spacer. And then I think I'm going to put this one also facing so you can see the little, like, shape. Gold spacer. The other one with the little shapes. Let's go with this one. And then the last one. Do I have a bigger one with kind of like that shape? There's one. Here's one. He's a little bit bigger. I think I'll use this one. He's a little bigger. He kind of almost looks like a little front of a horse. I like it. We'll use him. Okay. Whoops, I forgot the gold spacer. Gold spacer. Whoops. Come on, little dude. Get up there. And then one of the little faux pearls. This color goes amazing with these. Like that. That is my center focal right there. Now, let's get that out of our way. And then I'm just going to randomly bead on sets of 3, 2, I gotta do it with it laying down. Come on. My hands are not cooperating with me. 3. Get some more of these little pearls out here. 1. 1. 2. 3. 1. 1. 2. 3. 1. 1. 2. 3. So that gives us, oh, we got ways we can go, I believe. Okay, let's go one more set and see how we are doing. Whoops. 1. 1. 2. 3. Now I do want to hold off on that side and do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets. So we've got our pearl on. 1, 2, 3, pearl, come on, 1, 2. I want to save him for a special piece in him. And he's pretty unique too. I am doing probably another necklace, so I want to save out pieces that would have interest for the center focal. So I have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3. I literally went through and cut all these apart. I wonder if they're still kind of like tacky. One, 2, 3, 4. One more set. Come on, little dude. 3. Let's see how much room I have left. I have room for one more set on each side. One, 2, 3. And then I want to do, just like this, a pearl. And, whoops, I flung it. A gold spacer. Kind of want to hold this up to myself. And let's see, there's our wires. I actually have enough to go. If I do 3 more, that puts it there. No, I better not, because that's not that much room over there. Okay, let's go ahead and put this like this. I hope I haven't been off frame all this time. I just realized I was holding it really close to myself. I have been having some issues with my vision, so I've kind of been like holding things closer to me, and I just realized I was like really close to myself instead of being out where I need to be. So there's 3 more. One more little faux pearl. We'll get them back, and then one more of these gold spacers. I have that much room over here. I have plenty of room over here. Let's get these ready. So I need 2 of these. Actually, I don't really need this yet. We are going to hook these directly onto the chain. So I know where that falls on my neck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this behind my neck, bring this around to the front. And I know where to cut. So I have cut off, quite a bit. Let me tell you here in a second how much I cut. I've actually cut about 14 inches. And this is going to be a fairly good length necklace. The necklace part itself is about not quite 11 inches. By the time I put the little bead stoppers on, it'll be 11. So this is going to be about a 24. We're running into fall, so people are going to be wearing turtlenecks and cowl necks and that kind of thing. So you do want them to come down a little farther. And I don't think we're going to need a clasp, but we'll see. So like I said, we're going to fasten this directly to the necklace. So we're going to put our stop bead on. I love these. I love working with them. We're going to put our chain on, just like that, right on our wire. We're going to curve our beading wire around. This is 7-strand tiger tail. And we are going to put it, and this also came from Beebeecraft. Put it right through there. And on this end, I don't need to have too big of a tail. But we need to leave ourselves a little bit of wiggle room for our wire. So this is what this is going to look like. I am going to move my stop it bead up a little closer to my chain. I'm going to take my crimping tool, the same as I did the bracelet, put it in that divot, stand it up and down, and push. It is plunged down in. Give it a tug test. It's not going anywhere. It should go right through some of those beads. Come on, went through the pearl earlier. There we go. Just like that. We're going to pick up this end, let it all come all the way down, do a little swirl. This way we know that it's going to fit nicely. It's not going to be poker straight. We're going to put our other stop bead on. And we're going to take and make sure our chain is nice and straight, no kinks. Grab the other end, put it over our beading wire. And then we're going to take our beading wire, thread it back through our stop bead. Just like that. Get a hold of it. Kind of work it down. And then I'm going to bead it back through at least one bead. Like to get it through a couple would make me happier if I don't lose everything. There's my tail. There we go. And my fingers are not gripping. Get a hold of the wire with my pliers so I can grip it better and give it a tug. Pull it nice and snug. Make sure this is all nice and curled so it's not tight. No spaces, but it's not poker straight. We got the proper amount of space here. We got space here. I didn't pull it tight, so we're good. I'm happy with that. We're going to let go of that. We're going to hold it here. Again, plunger, up and down, put it in the divot, squeeze. And just to make sure, squeeze in the last little hole. Tug test, we're good. Now we'll clip away our tail. Get a hold of it. There we go. And let me see. Oh yes, it goes over the neck. It does not need anything else. I love it. It's very pretty. I love the elements here in the front with the shapes coming down like that. Very pretty. All done. Where are we at minute-wise? 40 some minutes. I want to do a variation of that necklace. I would like to do one, but we're already at 40 some minutes. How about we do some earrings to go with this? Dangly earrings. Dangly earrings. Want something dangly. Let's just go ahead and do this. No, that won't really work for what I'm thinking. I have something in my mind, and I don't know. We could do a loop one. Where's my little spacer beads? I have an idea, guys. And we're gonna, whoops, I let go of it. I let go of it. No, 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 no. I did a rookie mistake. I let go of my wire. Tighten it back up. Wrap it back up. And let's put it right there because I know we'll use that much at least. All right, what we're going to do is we are going to make a wire loop ear loop, whatever. Okay, so I'm not going to want to take this off. We're going to start with our gold bead, our pearl, I have a kink on the end. It's not wanting to go through. And my fingers are not working. Sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Gold bead. My pearl. And then I want to find some that are similar. So there's two alike. I want two like that. There's that one and that one. They're kind of similar. Big chunky guy. Oh, he's kind of more like, there's those two. I want a big chunky guy for the middle. There we go. Those two or more. Okay, let's get all these out of our way. We're going to work with these. All right, so we're going to put this one on, and we're going to put a gold bead. We're going to put a big chunky guy, a gold bead, one of these, a pearl, and a gold bead. And I want to decide how big I want to make my loop. I think right like that. Now, I need it a little bigger than that because we're going to do something fantastic here. We need some of these. Oh, good Lord. The words are not coming, guys. You know, the words, good Lord, guys, what is wrong with my brain? You squash them. Crimp beads. Oh my good Lord. These are like 2 by 1.5 crimp beads. We're just going to put them on just like that. I kind of want them a little bit bigger. I want it right about there. And we are going to squash that crimp bead. Just like this. Squash it straight across. And we still have our tails. So it's going to look like that. Or if you turn it this way, it's going to look like this. Now we're going to bring our top part up. And we are going to take, oop, that's not it. I thought I put 2 out there, but I guess I didn't. This, and we're going to put them together. Like so. Put both of our wires through it. This is essentially going to be where our actually, what do I need to do here? That's right. I'm thinking, guys. I'm thinking. Can you see the smoke? I'm probably going to come up right about here. I like that little empty space right there. That's perfect. I'm going to kind of hold it there. Bring in my crimp pliers. And I'm going to bring him back down to my finger and squash. And because I want to make sure he's flat, I'm going to squash him again. Nice. Give it a tug test. And then I'm going to show you, where's my... I thought I had the gold ones over here. I don't. Hold on. Now, because I need space to put the ear wire in, I am, after that, going to bring up one more crimp bead. And I'm only going to put it like just a hair above that. And I'm going to squash it down. Make sure it's staying. And then I will trim off just above that. Just like so. You don't want to get too close to it. Always double check. And then I can simply go right in here. My fingers, guys, between my fingers and my vision. There we go. And then just put it on there. And then close it up. So you have this really cute earring. I love this gold bead up here. It looks, I don't know, it just looks classy. Now, let me make the second one. I'll be right with you. The hardest part about these is making your loops the same size. I suggest the best way to do this is to hold them up to each other and comparing and going by that, and or simply measuring, because they are earrings and they're not right up like next to each other. And I just literally let go of that just as I said that. You don't have to have them exact, but you do want them as close as possible. And I think right there is good. Sneak up under my finger, give it a crush. And once you get the first, spot where you want it, the rest is easy. It's getting that first one in where you need it to be. And from there, it's easy. I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, I'm back. And I gotta tell you, I love this set. All right. I will be taking and putting jump rings on these, or use a different ear wire, because I don't like how I've never really liked these ear wires where you pinch them together, because they really don't give you a good flow. But I love this pair of earrings. I absolutely love them. They're very interesting, and they're just beautiful with this set. And this necklace, guys, it's beautiful. It's amazing. The interest of all the different bead shapes, the color, and that shine from the AB finish on these beads. It's just beautiful. Absolutely stunning. The gold chain, the fact that it's long, it will be able to be worn with no matter what you wear during the winter. And can you imagine this either on black or on a white turtleneck or cowl neck, peeking out underneath that neck? Oh my goodness. Yeah. And this bracelet, guys, absolutely stunning. What an amazing set. Thank you, Beebeecraft, for having me. I appreciate you so much. And thank you guys for watching these videos. This is why I go out of the box when I'm looking at beads, because when you're setting up as a crafter, you have something like this at the table that nobody else has. This is what brings people to your table. I want to thank you guys for watching. Love each and every one of you. I'll talk to you guys down in the comments below. Bye, everybody.